The government of South Sudan, we get 5 presidents. The government for South Sudan, it talks today, so the plan where they go get them for throw away even a small party for celebrate their national day, their Independence Day. It will cost about £2 million. £2 million, not be plenty money for a country. And they look at their coffers, they don't get them the £2 million. They don't get them the £2 million, which is all about 2 point something million US dollars. It is chicken change. That's the amount of money way, the amount of kind of money way. One secondary school, lycée the Etugebe, it is spend na ye budget for like 2 months. Yes, now the kind of money that way lycée the Etugebe school for Cameroon go spend like 2 months. That's the kind of money the whole country of South Sudan, they don't get them just for celebrate their national day. They don't have. So when I thank on heaven say Amba she know why blast they never get the so-called independence, because the war we for day, the starvation, the wickedness, the killings, the instability, the insecurity way for day. This is the new normal when I enjoy them. Now we Anglophones will carry our money, buy the software with the software. So you know if you blame no man. You feel try as you like for blame another person. No na poor be talks and make your territory ungovernable. You feel try as much as you want. No francophone man. No be talks say muna Gary picking the way they want for go for school. No francophone man don't ever come born schools inside Anglophone zone. Anglophones did that by themselves. And you where you go talk say this, so no, me I no be demi day or I no be do and me. The question for you now say, what did you do? When you be the hear the Eric Tato them, the Tapang Ivos them, the Sako Ekome them, the Chris Anu them, they can't talk to me, the Gary this devastation. We want to devastate Boya, we want to devastate Kumba, devastate Bamenda. What did you do when they were saying all those things? Gary this, Gary that, lockdown here, lockdown there. Say United Nations, they come ban the school year. They made all those proclamations, declarations, and all those lies. What did you do? That is the question, because you supported it with your silence. The few people, the way they be stand up, did you back them up? No. When I leave them, isolate them, call them, say they be Sardinat or they be government people, they be CPDM. You did talk because you be government worker. You did talk because say you be CPDM. You did talk because now you did enjoy for the regime. Okay. Oh. Now all Anglophones they suffer. No, not only the CPDM. As a matter of fact, CPDM, it don't benefit from Ambazona terrorism. The biggest, highest beneficiary of Ambazona terrorism, now President Paul Biya. The second biggest, highest beneficiary for Ambazona terrorism, now CPDM as a political party. The third biggest, highest beneficiary of Ambazona terrorism, now Francophones. And the fourth biggest, highest beneficiary of the Ambazona terrorism, now the Anglophone elites. That is how Ambazona terrorism don't come. And then the least, now the Anglophone population. The people, the way they become the march on the 22nd of September 2017, now them, they suffer the brunt of the stupidity and their madness. And not them. Today they talk about one piece. They talk no, we don't even want with the form of state. We don't even want federation. We don't even want nothing. We just want to appease back, because they now wanna create the Ambazona terrorism and now wanna they suffer the consequences of Ambazona terrorism, and that is exactly how it is supposed to be. We don't want it to be that way, but guess what? When you don't already open the genie or you don't unleash the dragon, then you must enjoy the fire where the dragon bring up, because the fire they breathe, or the dragon they breathe in the fire, and the dragon must breathe. So when you unleash the dragon, be prepared for burn. And Anglophones, they don't unleash the dragon, now they suffer the fire. The good news now say not only we Anglophones them will get the antidote, not only we get the solution for resolve the Ambazonia terrorism problem when now we create them. And now why that way I always tell you for differentiate between Anglophone crisis and Ambazonia terrorism. If you believe say Anglophones they get problem for Cameroon, that is the Anglophone crisis. But now the Anglophones now them create Ambazonia terrorism. They move their money for their pocket, create them. You know if you blame no man for that one. Thank you plenty my country people them.
That means the anglophone. People of West Cameroon are the legal name for our territory right now as we talk. Because the United Nations, you know that name say Ambazonia. No person never recognize that name say Ambazonia as a country. So they know we like people for West Cameroon and anglophones. Because for Cameroon, when I say we get northwest, southwest, that means we'll be in west. So officially, we are not Ambazonians. Ambazonian are an aspirational name. We are anglophones. We are people of West Cameroon. With the right petition for United Nations, right and for up and down, no man did even reply we. Why? Because the thing that will be the talkam, it will be in conformity with international law, so will be considered as outlaw, like trying to create a country where it be exist. The demand for independence it not still be possible because will be the demand independent will be the hope saying that two things they will give with the independence. One, liberation by force. Two, by recognition. And we'll not say those two them it not still be possible. It not be possible for we to free our land by our own power. As a matter of fact, we done lost more control for our land than we get them in the peak of our struggle. Cameroon, their military posts, they ran double, and we expect say their new recruitment way to go make them this end of the year. It will even put us in a more difficult situation. So it not be possible for we to get independence. So there is no need for we for acts independent. Number two thing, when we acts independent, it instead help na poor beer. Why? Because poor beer it make now it use them for block any international pressure. Because it go talk say any man where want talk anything about this struggle, it means say it is support na independence. Because the people the way they fight for this struggle, then want na only independence. And Paul Biya know very well say independence na thing where no man no like them, and it be very hard for make a case for independence. So it use independence for its own favor. Number two, it use independence demand by we for rally the Cameroonians against we, especially the Francophones and the other opposition for the northern part of Cameroon, because no Francophone, no one may go separate. So for you, a rally point where the hell be for a campaign, it help keep the country together. Our people them then express themselves through this organization, so they don't be tired of the war, they don't be confused, and they don't be dissolution. The promises will make them 7 years ago will never be able to accomplish that promises, will be divided, and our population they want a just peace.
We must tender an apology letter to Mr. Paul Biya. This is Tapan Ivo saying it. We have to tender an apology letter to Mr. Paul Biya, and I will personally deliver the letter. We cannot sit and watch our own people being slaughtered like goats. Una want fight La Republic. Una no get guns. Una no get weapons. And you have interests in La République du Cameroon, and you don't want your business interests to be touched. And most of you are the leaders of Ambazonia. I know them. The independence is not coming this year or next year.
Okay, some people they can't talk tell we say this, so me they give them $2 million. Me they give them $2 million. They go take we go boya in 12 months. My brother, my sister. You, me and you will not be even asked to accept the question, say, how possible is this? We did not ask ourselves this critical question, that how possible is it that with $2 million, somebody will take us to Boya in 12 months? It was because of our desperation. It was because we were desperate. We be suffer. And any man we become object, any man we become talk, say this, so that other man talk, it no be possible. We go call the man say be La Republic agent. We go talk say the man na black leg. Exactly.
Desperate moments require desperate measures, and we are truly desperate.
My people them and desperation. My people them and desperation. It don't become so terrible. Say what people they want and only for the year the things the way it please them. What people they want for only the year and the things the way go make them be happy. They want prosperity messages. Our people they don't be so desperate for freedom. They don't suffer so they don't die for some kind of level way. If they don't hear nothing way it please them, they don't care for check them even a true or a lie. I no go ever succumb to lies. Falsehood don't destroy we as far in the deepest part of our inner core. Now you are the talker for at this particular time.
I want to say, people every tattoo be worse than the devil. Every tattoo. That idiot, that fool, it be worse than the devil. That fool, and I will prove my phone. How person for this revolution I put the video for screen. When I see am phone, I will know it at the top. When I just give me a second, let me put this video on the screen. When I say when I take I chop Christmas, because when some of you want to talk, when I say Mr. Nancho, be just talk. When I see am, when I hear. Now, when I take I watch.
The same way they call me back. Sako na number one enemy for the revolution. May be very clear. In the same way you treat Pobia, if you see Pobia and Sako, finish with Sako first. Because Sako was, you know, a jobless man. Me so me be clear. I don't get no tendency, no compassion, no possibility to be concerned with Sako. Me that be clear. Me not say no mommy call me. If you see
when I hear, fellow Ambazonians, when I hear which way this beef to talk. He say, if you see Pobia and you see Sako, may you kill Sako. When I hear it come out, by the way, not that the first time we hear the kind of talk for the revolution. Mark Berata, they don't talk and say they give God away one country inside. You put Sako, you put Pobia. He say you go shoot Sako in left Pobia, then you Pobia later. Tapan Ivo talk the same thing. So if you put Sako, you put Pobia, he go shoot Sako in left Pobia. Now, this Sumbo from Maryland, he can talk the same thing. When I hear again.
No problem. Now I get good heart. Me, my heart already hardened against that criminal. Yes. The same way they call me back. Sako na number one enemy for the revolution. Me be very clear. In the same way you treat Pobia, if you see Pobia and Sako, finish with Sako first.
When I hear, when I see devil, now Ambazonians, hey, make some man keep Pobia for them. Then you will get God, you get the opportunity for keep Pobia. When I hear to this idiot, this frustrated baboon, Murun, in the talk.
Now, you hear us calling Sako and the rest con men. We call them 419ers. We call them all sort of names. Can you imagine somebody that is called a man of God fabricating these kind of lies? When you see a person who is able to stand before thousands of people and fabricate stuff like this, that person is capable of everything. And that's why we call them con men. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we call them con men. Don't call them pastors. Don't call them Christians. Don't call them believers. They are con men. The same con man. The same con man, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you have asked the question, how come Secretary just turned away from Sako and started talking ill of him? Because he played the same con on yours truly.
Sako because that thief got him money. He no fear God. The man thief church money, he no fear God. That wubuna. No, give me an excuse. Ambazonia, I know why you excuse. Who be you? If Sako thief got him money, it thief him. Yeah. I said money for church. Where they say Sako thief got him money. Papa got for heaven. Sako thief him. Money for church they give me go put for bank. Sako thief the money. They put it for bank bench for church. They stop for pay house rent. Church stop for pay house rent. Sako no fear for thief. Papa got for heaven in money. There will be you. Ambassador, what will be the thing? Will be the carry Sako put it for chair as president? Would it tell presidential basket? When I ask myself, say, which man come with the idea of presidential basket? And who said that money for presidential basket go? Today. You'll get $1,000. You're going to give up your account. You'll say, oh, let me take 200 and give to the presidential basket for my able president. Who said the money day? If man fit thief church money, Papa got him money, offering, tithes, he thief him. He made like this, he take the thing so he put it for pocket. Now Amazonia money no Tifa. Now answer me. Now when money he go fear for Tifa. Well, as I do for you so something that me I don't feel I fear. Even Satan. I tell the truth. Even devil, Satan for hello. Satan know which way God will do it. Satan the fear. Satan cannot touch God's money. Why? They say if Satan if it thief money, Satan never just go for church, go thief all money for church. If he pass now through other people, then push them tail, say, go thief am, go thief am. Because if Satan if you have a thief. See what Satan no fit do, Sako do. Sako thief money for church money. When I hear tapo and know you since for 2000 and something, I put know you. When I hear story now, my turn something. In the next days and months ahead, when I go here, people will be coming up now to bring testimonies against Sako with facts.
Pain. In fact, this is called IG. It has killed our boys more than the way First Cameroon has killed our boys. That is the truth. That's the truth. Look at Mbui, how the so-called IG forces in Mbui took ADF guys and killed them just like that. Then Sako comes out and say we should access Cameroon. So just imagine. So please, to conclude this show,
I be don't predict the end of Ambazonia terrorism. Say na November 2019, Amba terrorism it go end. But when I no be understand why I be talk so. When I go check him, it there for YouTube. I be post him for day. Early 2019, I be come with a prediction. Say the Ambazonia terrorism it go end for 2019, and when I no be know why. Today for 2024. When I see them say the Amba terrorists themselves, they can't confess them for una. Say their revolution it be end now since 2019. Ma tell una, we will be educated, we fit see some things them where it go happen even before it happen. You fit predict the future. That one no be na prophecy. That one no be na magic. Now just say you dey look at the trajectory, the direction where something they go, and you go fit predict who's how way it go end up. That is all I did. Because the reality now say, for 2016-17, the Anglophones, they will wake up without understanding what they were agitating for. They call for separation, they call for federation, or whatever which way they will do. They come out the march. They give guns to the poorly educated. Which way me I be see I be see into the future. Now say, the ideology for Ambazonia terrorism, it will be defeated by the end of 2019. And by the beginning of 2020, where we go remain a picking them way, the day out there, where they be trapped into the whole circle of violence, drug addiction, and the quest for make a living using those guns. Those picking they go continue. It no mean say Ambazonia ideology go continue. It no mean say Ambazonia go to gain grounds. From the beginning of 2020, all way it don't happen for this Ambazonia ideology now say it don't die. It not die instantly, just like how the whole Ambazonia ideology it not be born instantly as well. It don't take a while. The name say Ambazonia. Now since 1984, the coin them. Remember that 1984. It take them till 1995 for go for United Nations, come out for day. Even John Fonchabi go for day, and some other one them. Even Dr. Simon Munzu be part of the delegation. When they come back, they form the SCNC and all of those things. Then that was the creation of this Ambazonia nonsense. It built up over a long period of time, over decades. So for the conception of Ambazonia terrorism, it no be instant. It be take a long while. And the destruction of Ambazonia terrorism, it no go be an instant something. It no go be, as I always tell you, no magic button, no the way you go press them, and then Ambazonia terrorism it go end. That's not how it works. It could be a gradual, slow, painful process where many of them go realize that Ambazonia don't fail at different stages. It's just like how human beings today you get the stage of grief, you get the stage of denial, then you get the stage of finally acceptance, and then you get the other stages them. Now so too the whole Ambazonia nonsense it will go through different stages them. And different Anglophones they will go through all the different stages them at different times. Now what I want to say and say people like Nambere, they surrender since 2019. The other one, them like Shina Rambo, they surrender now for 2023. And then you get the ones, them like Eric Tato, where they be there for Facebook, they surrender at different times. Capo Daniel surrender now 2023, while Eric Tato don't come in for the nonsense, and Tapang Ivo and the rest, they leave them at different periods of time. So that they arrive at the conclusion, say they don't fail at different intervals. But me, I don't see the failure. The point where they fail was around November 2019. From then, hence, Ambazonia was just the pretext, the excuse where criminals they be use them for continue kidnapping for ransoms, and politicians, failed politicians, they use the same pretext for make their money. Even the ones where they be there for social media, they use Ambazonia for make money, for raise money, for make themselves become famous, for try for negotiate with Cameroon government, for try for make themselves, get political expediency and all of those things. All of those people them now, they realize sooner or later say Ambazonia nonsense, it don't fail. They be get different stages at which they realize them, but I be don't predict them. Today for 2024, the same Amba fools them, they can't confess them for una. When I listen to Capo Daniel, it tell una, say the peak of their nonsense be been at 2018, 2019. That is the truth. And I wait that way me I be tell una. And that is when I started this blacklegism. Ma tell una, that's when country people it be start at the peak of Ambazonia terrorism. For tell una how man pikin it get canas, man pikin get courage. And not be wait for make Ambazonia die and make it become irrelevant before I start the fight them. No. Now we at the peak of the madness jump inside the matter for chakra them. And since we will enter inside the matter, una see how their decline is start.
$1 get value. You when I'm saying how we don't raise close to $21,000 for what our time in the space of 1.5 months. For take out ADF, because even for take out ADF, because ADF to the block we. I know I had for now. We don't raise more than 21,000 before one start the project for, and we see come up for more. Now a project for we youth, we don't tire ADF. We don't tire them. We don't tire ADF. We don't tire them. We say the element were beginning to die. So Southern Cameroonians, you have to know what you pass outside. Not be lie. Sudan go small. From which I see for ground. Saudi Sudan go small. That one might not be lie. It like una hear the truth, it bite una belly. Una one die, una die. I don't care. I'm saying it like this. And that's the truth. There will not be no Ambazonia. There will never be any Ambazonia. There will never be any Ambazonia. Get it for me. Go behind and go and make any audio. But I'm telling you the truth. The interests of the civilians were not protected. The interests of the people were not protected. What revolution are we fighting for when the people are not protected? Tell me. There will not be no Ambazonia.
In fact, this thing called IG, it has killed our boys more than the way First Cameroon has killed our boys. That is the truth. That's the truth. Look at how the so-called IG forces in Bui took ADF guys and killed them just like that. Then Sako comes out and say we should access Cameroon. So just imagine. So please, to conclude this show,
no be military killed commando. No be military kill commando. Now, the bullet where he kill commando, the bullet where he kill commando, na spiritual bullet. If most of una hear this audio, it is sure say, even though they never know if na fighter, but they say the place was clear. They be don't do their show, everywhere be they clear, there was no military. They don't know play where the bullet come out. They don't know play where the bullet come out. They say the fighters, and now whether if a military man be kill commando, like as they be shooting for that place, the military man for no play where they take the dead body go.
That secessionists are now finger choppers and threats to children in Ambazonia. With that kind of mentality, from Human Rights Watch, that is very credible. One of the organizations I wish I can ever work there. Human Rights Watch writing about that against us. Tell me how we can do a damage control or how we can ever win and get back our independence. No matter what we do, even if we take over Boya, Bamenda, Mutengene and the rest, no country will sign for our independence. That's the reality, and that's how we look at things. If we continue this mentality in this revolution, believe me, we will never get independence. Look, I'm speaking here honestly, and I'll call names. I'll have to get into Ayepa, I'll get into Akanga, I'll get into Sako, I'll get into Chris Anu.
Another point where they themselves they make them now for 2024, where we not get to pay attention to Naseweti. Ambazuna terrorism will not be defeated by the Cameroon government. They implode. It means that themselves they destroy themselves, which is fantastic. When I go understand, say that has been my strategy from the very first day. The strategy was not for the Cameroon government for defeat Ambazuna terrorism, and I go explain for now why. When we something it die from within, that thing it no go fit ever germinate, it no go fit ever grow, it no go fit ever surface again. If na an external force it can't destroy something, then that thing it get a chance of resurrection. But if that thing, if not the Anglophones themselves, they start the Ambazuna terrorism, and the same Anglophones they decide, say the Ambazuna terrorism no be good for them, and the Anglophones themselves they destroy that which they created, then those same Anglophones they no go ever think about bringing that nonsense again, because they know the destruction will cause them, and they know how hard themselves they work for destroy them, so they no go fit ever allow that thing make it happen again. So this is the last where we ever hear about Amazonia. It is done, and they know it. And now why that way they be so desperate? They want to achieve or for gain something before it disappear, because this is it. There will be no generation again where go ever come up with this nonsense, say Ambazonia, because now something where it be bad to the Anglophones. Now Anglophones they create them, and the Anglophones they destroy them. I don't always tell when I say Cameroon government no they fight Ambazonia terrorism, right? I get mixed feelings about that reality. Yes, we want Cameroon government for actively engage in destroying Ambazonia terrorism because we need it to be destroyed quicker. But at the same time, I understand, say, if Cameroon government or the Cameroon military it defeat Ambazona terrorism, then Anglophones the day where they go feel aggrieved, saying that an external force it don't can destroy something where them create them. So they go try for revive them. They go try for resurface the whole nonsense in the future at a later date. But the reality in Nasibiti, Cameroon military don't play a passive role in the destruction of Ambazona terrorism. They lay back until when the Anglophones they call the Cameroon military before the military is step in. And now why that when I say and say this, so it be so fantastic. Say many of the Amba no white blast terrorists, the way they be kumkumized by the Anglophones. General Chacha, na Anglophones the killie. General Wolf, na so Amba versus Amba. Insobu, na Amba versus Amba. Fonte Lucas for Bamenda, na cross and die killie. And when I don't see videos the way cross and die, but don't catch it before, but they make and they leave it. Oliver 33 export for Lebia Lemde. Now who kill it? Now so Red Dragon picking the way they surrender go for DT Center for Boya.